Also, I'll keep an eye to see what the Discord is looking at here. Let's trade to the best of our abilities. Let's be the best managers that we can be. Let's manage risk. Well, my level 2 is lagging to start the day. My ask and bid prices are inverted, which is not great. A high of 410. The low is at 83, I believe. Come on, level 2. Catch yourself here. Okay, it looks like it's finally back to normal now. Yeah, it's struggling. Well, this will happen from time to time. You'll have some technical difficulties. So I do like how the stock is looking. I like how it's moving. So I'm going to go up to 1,000 shares here. It seems like it's just this stock because the other stocks seem to be moving well. Okay, there's a push to 406. I have to bring down my chime a little bit. No, it's already stuffy. Jeez. It's not instant there. It's a little choppy. Can I just be able to breathe in peace, you know? Ay, ay, ay. So, I don't think it's a bad start here, though, for this thing. It's looking decent. High was 420. We got a bit of a pullback right there. Let's see how well it does. KB! KB, KB, KB! Are the bulls looking to take this pattern here at the lows, KB? Can we hold up this $4 level I'm looking to add here? I'm going to add back small size. Let's see how well this holds. And can we continue up there back to 410, 415, 420 at the highs? There's 96, 95. Can we hold up this level here? No, we cannot. So I'll take a loss there. Trying to give it a chance. Making new lows. New lows below the VWAP here. So I was better off just cutting that entire trade and taking profits. Hindsight 2020. Marcelo saying his Wi-Fi is no good today. Don't worry, brother. We will hold it down. We have a low of 85 there. I don't know. The 5-minute candle is about to close. It's looking pretty weak. Seems like the short sellers might be in control here early. But it is, again, early, so wait around and see. IONM, how are we doing? It's doing all right. Nice high of day break over the VWAP at 52. I think this is a better one to watch, but I'm late. I would have already wanted to be long at 52. We're now at 58. That wick down that it's showing, I don't think really happened. There's 60, so yes, it's moving well. It's moving well. You really want to capture this front side move here over VWAP. Nice potential entry here. If this wick did come down, back at the VWAP, and that resistance becomes support. There's 62. Now I'm thinking I should have bought 58 to catch a couple cents. So now I have no choice but to wait. Yeah, I'm just waiting now, hands off. If we can get a proper pullback here, I think it could be good. But I'd want to take it slow and scale in. Come on down, the price is right. IONM. I mean, we're seeing some red here. This might be a little early, but I'm looking to scale in, so we'll see. Is that all it's going to pull back? So I'm not in with any sort of size. Oh, that's all right. We'll take what we can get. I'll bring down the chime here so it's not coming through. So are we going to get a new high, though? Maybe there's a high of day trade. It's aggressive entry here, but if it keeps going... Ay, ay, ay. There's a lot of selling there, but it's holding up very well. Do I want to go for this? Oh, okay. I'm gonna get a fill. I don't really want to be buying market though. Let me give it a sec. How low will we go? It's interesting that it gets back to highs and it does a complete like almost double bottom there, but okay. So I just held that other half break even and looking to buy back, but it's up so quickly that I didn't really get a chance to buy aggressively. And I'm only in 1,000. Jeez, my share size. I was aiming for 2K shares there, but okay. So the high of the current candle is 60. The new candle is going to be here pretty soon. We could see some more pullback before it goes, possible. But I'll watch though for an aggressive ad if it's ready for the breakout. I don't mind a break or bail trade. Is this it? Can we see the push? I'm gonna add aggressively here if it is. More green, more green. Can we see it? Waiting, waiting. I think this is it. I think. Watching for a false breakout though. There's some big bids. Can we do anything here for the new high? Waiting patiently. Are the bulls gonna take this one here, KB? Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. The bulls delivering. Now I think I should have took even more size. This is going crazy. I should have took 50,000 shares or something crazy. Hindsight 2020. That was a decent trade though. I was risking 1 cent, so this is like pretty good. It's given this type of move. We got to get ready to buy back because it might dip. So I'm waiting patiently. I think I'm going to use limit orders here to buy so that I can get favorable fills. But this is a sweet move, man. I'm going to be all out. Can I go short? No, I cannot. Oh, never mind. Oh, wow. It's going to... Okay. Can we get halted up? It might get halted up. It might get halted up here. I'm going to hold this if I can. I'm going to hold into this halt. This is going to get halted up. There's some big bids, so I'm guessing somebody's getting squeezed. There's some big short seller getting squeezed here. Well, all right. And I was thinking to go short at 70 because it was having trouble.
So one of the times that I tried to quit smoking, I stopped buying cigarettes totally. But if I took 3 puffs off of like 15 friends, those didn't count. I went through a lot.
It's like seeing that kind of strength in an area where I initially thought there should be weakness. And the halt level being in proximity was a good read there. Guys, we have over 500 people watching on YouTube. If you're tuning in, hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up for some sweet trades here so far to start the day. And some sweet, sweet merch. I sent the merch company a very long and detailed message, right? Because there are some things that I didn't like. Like I did the stress test on the merchandise, right? I ran it through the laundry, did all these things, and I'm not liking what I'm seeing. So I send them a very detailed message. I think today I'll be able to do a video call with them, and we can talk some real business. But we'll see. We'll see if everything goes well. I'm still hoping that this Friday we can release it, but if not, we will wait because we can't give the people something that's not up to, up to par, with our standards. We have pretty high standards here in this community, so. I've done some shirts like locally. I've done hats locally, but being that I'm using this company to like mass produce, it has to be done right. Has to be done right. But anyhow, so we're watching this resumption. Let's bring it back into the technicals. Where can this stock go, right? If it keeps going at this rate. So we've marked out some daily levels. Did we? Did we not? No, I don't think we did. Okay. Let me revisit the daily chart here quickly. IONM. Resumption will be at 47.38. So we got a few minutes. Yeah, I'd say room the 122. I'd say room the 122, right? Or at least a dollar. It looks like we could get to a dollar if we do. I think 122, and then the low side of it is at 153. Guys, it's rare for me to hold into a halt, so you definitely know, I'm kind of watching here to see what this does. I'm going to also increase my share size on a different order entry window, just in case I need more size. And I'm going to prepare to scale out of this particular trade that I'm in here. Maybe I bring the level 2 to the middle. Actually, well, yeah, we can. I'll just level 2 config. Let's get the extra decimal place, which will help us out. And we can change this one to something else, because I don't like two level 2s of the same stock. It's like a little distracting. So I'm looking to scale out of this trade. If it's strong, then I'll add back somewhere aggressively and then keep watching. But we are fairly green. We have to protect the profits at the same time, so we got to manage risk here. As the street cleaner is coming by. We got 10 seconds, 10 seconds to resumption. It's showing 80 or 76. I mean, I don't know. We're halted 77, so let's see. Here we go. Oh, I had it. I sold it. But it's not really ripping, so I'm going to ease off. Smaller size. High of days at 83. Low is about 78 right there. Which way are we going? Up or down? I don't love the churn, but okay. Let's see how well it does. Do not fail us now. Do not fail us now. It's moving well, man. The halt up is at 96. Me all out for now. Watch for a pullback. Or maybe not. It's not dipping here. Should have went there. It took a little long, so kind of just taking off quickly. 90. The halt up is at $1. I think over 92 I'll go long again. Tight stops. But it seems like it's having resistance here. So do we need a pullback? Easing off a little bit. Maybe over 95 I try again. But having trouble for sure in this area. Even that is a little early. 85. Oh, 86. It's kind of holding up. It's off the charts. I'm going to go into preservation mode here for now. We always have to assume that backside could happen, but I don't think it should this early, but just in case, watch out here. So we had a low of, I believe, 85 there. I mean, it looks very healthy on the 5-minute chart, It looks great. This is just a starter position here for me to see. There's a bit of a spread too. You got to watch out for that spread. The 1-minute candle to make the new highs at 91. It's a false breakout. Can we retest? Who would have thought IONM would have been in stock today? This you just never know sometimes. So 85 right there again seems to be holding. It's a high consolidation here, so it's holding up very well. I'm not going to add here yet. It might break down, in which case I don't need side. Yeah, so I don't need side. 81, 82. Do not go to the depths. Could be out of that too soon. But I wanted to see a bit of an immediate bounce. Okay, we're bleeding out a little bit. Time to ease off. So we got a 5-minute pullback here, and a low of 78 so far. Right now, I'm just gonna wait, and just give it time, because it's coming down. There's 73. I would love to see it hold up an area like this, but the halt down is 72. It's a little too close for me to. It's now extended to 70 for the halt down. It could be a buy, but there's risk here. I'm watching. Can we see the move up? Can we see a bounce? Yeah, just losing trade after losing trade here. So sizing down. The VWAP is at 67. The halt down is at 68. But hey, if this is the move, as I'm saying earlier, we kind of have to be careful the backside. I would have think we could have gotten to like 120 the way how it's moving, but sometimes, you know, sometimes that's it. Comes right back down. And from 1400 to 1800, we probably could have done a better job not losing as much money. And the dip seems to be bouncing here. 74. Can we get to like 78 out of this? There's 74. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel. We've sized down drastically here. We're now in preservation mode fully. This way, if we do end up taking losses, even on this one or something else, we're not going to get back a ton of profits. Surprise move on this thing out of nowhere, man. The other stocks, PSTX, not really doing as well. KTTA also sold off. You know, right here wouldn't really be a bad place to just shut it down, right? But I'll stick around till 10:30 though. I'll hang out a little bit. We'll see if something else does move. But these days like today are like some of the best days. Like that you connected well, you were able to capture something. It feels good. Versus a day like Friday that I'm just losing every single trade. I had an order entry window at 6,000 shares. I probably should have been using that one on the way up. Sometimes you got to be more aggressive, you know? So instead of being in 10,000 shares, I could have been in 18 to 25, 26,000 shares in that range. Could have, could have paid off. So keeping an eye on the scans, keeping an eye on the chat to see if, anything moves. NXTP. Let's take a look. NXTP, good move up, but then giving back everything here. KTTA is curling up a bit. But maybe a little too late for sympathy, right? There's a small bid at 72, 20,000 shares. There's no shares to short on Thinkorswim. Could have made a couple cents there. And I'm simply watching for a quick short like that because there's so much buying going in and it's not going up. Should have gotten to like 76. So I'll just take that trade and just, see if it comes down quickly for a quick couple cents. It doesn't have to be a 5-10 cent winner, but 72 to 68, there's something there. Now it's bouncing back, so we'll see if it gets through 73 this time. JTAI. Didn't I think I saw that one earlier. $263 for the pre-market high. I don't want to be afraid of the volatility, but we need a better move than that. That's not really convincing. The 5-minute candle making the new high at 27. We get to 32, we're back down. High of days at 40, pre-market highs at 63. Low of the last is at 20, low of the current is at 22. VWAP is at 18, so far it's holding up well. IO and M all the way back down to 60 from that high of 96. There's 32 for JTAI, but now an 18,000 share seller at 30. Those shares are getting filled. I don't really love the breakouts on this one. It's like this is our second, third time at 30. Can we get going here? There's 34. Can we see 36, 38? Right back down to the depths of 27. Candle has less than 30 seconds. I'll take that dip there. It's a decent bounce. I'll take it off. Share size though is kind of small. I wonder what my fill was. That was pretty good. Quick move down, back up. The new candle's a couple seconds out. There it is. It might give a retest to the highs, hopefully. I could have took 18, but just wasn't quite sure. Quick moves on this one here, the lows. I think this stock has potential, but I don't think it's a stock that, like, I can see myself doing a couple thousand on it. I think maybe like a few hundred at best. But even then, it's like the risk is there, you know. So I'm not really super excited about this one. So I'm gonna keep waiting. Yeah, I'll keep waiting. MINM has moved up a bit, but we want to see more volume. So LX, AI, a couple other stocks, maybe some higher float, slightly higher floats as well. Where are those bulls, man? The bulls are, the bulls came out a little bit on IONM and it's disappeared. Back in the barn. JTAI back at 27, so that low of 18 pushing back up. Yeah, KTTA, I have it on screen here. $31. Yeah, I don't, unless this breaks out with a huge green candle, I'm not like super interested. So hopefully we get a surprise move here too, and it just goes to like 50, 60. That can spice things up very quickly. When I first started trading, I started trading in like aggressive markets. And so I got pretty used to like the volatile stocks. And those were the stocks that I was like learning how to trade. So here we go. There's 44. Oh, I'm not sure what that was, but okay. I guess we can call it a false breakout. We needed to slingshot right back up. 44 and back down. I've seen some volatile stuff though, man. Some of these same stocks that'll have those wide halt bands. We've seen those stocks do some craziness back in the days, like 200,000 share buyers, like multiple 200,000 share buyers coming in at a bid price, and the stock is just slingshotting up down 90 cents over and over, and then it burps up $3 a share. It's so strong that it even gets to the halt level despite it being so wide. On those days, man, we're gonna have to go for it. Of course, if you're new and you're going through the process, the learning curve, you continue to stay patient, you continue to stay disciplined. But for those of us who have the experience and the confidence, when those type of days come back, as Tim would say, 5K size, can I be in at 5,000 shares, or at least close to 8, selling on the 90-cent pop, and then buying back at 8 again and doing it over and over? And the key is to not be afraid because the trade is working. There's some huge buyers there. Are you willing to take on the risk? Because if it does flush through, probably going to lose 50 cents or more. But the reward is there. You know, and again, the $3 share breakout after that move, the third, fourth time, those are the days you can be up 30,000, 40,000. And those days are coming soon. They're coming as fast as they can. We just have to be prepared when they arrive. So the better days are still ahead of us. CDMO hitting the scans there, 502. The better days are yet to come. And we're going to have big losses too, because ultimately there will be days that it's really hot and we just, our timing is off and we get caught in the wrong side of it. And for a day where we're up like 40K, we'll probably be down like 10K or more on a day where it doesn't go well. But we're looking forward to that stuff. So here's 40 again. There's 44, JTAI. Maybe a little quicker with this one. Bills could be faster as well. So there's 44. Can we get a new high? I might take the breakout, but only 47. It's holding up though. Not quite. We would have wanted to see 55.60 there. It's at 37. Him is probably killing this one. Right? I think the very, very quick trades maybe can work well. Do we have any questions on the Discord or YouTube stream coming in? I mean, I'm not really trading right now, so I'll take a look. I think I might be done unless like something else in the next 30 minutes really comes like very strong. Christopher, you've been updating for about 20 minutes. Thinkorswim. Yeah, the icon definitely changed. Can we continue here? I should have sold that for a gain. Yeah. Ooh, big drop, big drop. Charlie, I appreciate it, man. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. I had 2 cents of gains, didn't take it, looking for the retest of the highs, it's right back down. And I did say the breakout trades are pretty, not so great on that one. So maybe played myself there trying to hold that. Disco dancing. Assuming it's 5 minutes, I'm guessing that was the halt. Yeah, sometimes the stocks are so strong that the charting is not even, in focus anymore. And I'm also looking at other charts up top. Yeah, 30K losses, you'll lose bit. I mean, the more risk you're putting out, right? The more you can ultimately lose or make. But it really comes down to being disciplined about cutting the trades. So I think if we do that, then we can stand a good chance in the long run. Dave in at 61 out at 89. Really solid, man. NXTP. Yeah, it's looking like an early day today. Not seeing any, not seeing a ton of questions coming in from the YouTube stream. Let's see how the team is doing here in Discord. This is actually quite a good meme. But we got to be able to separate ourselves from the market. When we go on vacation, we have to not think about the market and what we could have potentially been doing. It's probably a good idea not to come into the chat rooms and things like that because, if you see like a great chart, then maybe you start thinking that you could have done well, but really and truly, you need to be enjoying the vacation. It's hard too when you love trading, I mean, even the red days, like, we love trading, so it's one of those things. Since I started trading, I've traded on every vacation I've went on, which, I don't know if it's good or bad, but we are profitable, which is that's at least that's one good thing on those vacations. Mexico, the Wi-Fi wasn't really great, so we kind of just did some opening statements for the community, and then that was it. These resorts, a lot of these resorts are really nice, man, especially when you're doing the all-inclusives. You get the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you can do your research, make sure the food is good, choose your destination. It's almost like royalty for, whatever, it's a week, 2 weeks, whatever the duration is. You're being pampered, you're being served. You go to the bar, someone is asking if you want a nice drink. Of course, for those of us over the age, right? I do apologize for those. There's still a few DMs I have to check, but on Saturday I took the day off from doing any sort of like um replying, right? Because we get a lot of messages. Like the comments, for example, the comments have taken a big hit because, you know, the other platforms, the messages are coming in the hundreds, right? So now the YouTube comments, I'll look at them, less in terms of those replies. So Saturday we kind of did other things. We had a great mentor session yesterday with Jessica. So shout out to Jessica. 255. The high of the last 5-minute candle. The one good thing with JTAI is that it's being resilient. So this is a good move here. And that's going to be a high fill. Let's see if it continues. That's exactly what I want to see out of this stock, is a big explosion, and then we can get spicy here. So the high is at 78. I gotta pay attention to it here. It's trying. The halt up is at 9. It's at 304. The price action is still a little weird though, despite that big move. Nope. 71, 68, 66. It's quite the dip there. So I'm chopped out. It's gonna make a low of 66, 65. So will we see a new high of day is the question. I'm a little antsy with that trade there. I'm interested in this area here though. 68. How much size? Okay. That video of Tim just keeps playing in my head over and over. 5K size, 5K size. I think it's gonna get ready for a new high. So I'm gonna gear up with a big position here. I might not get the trade I want. Definitely some weird stuff, but okay. I'd love to see a new high, but it's like chopping up when it gets up there. Telling I just have Tim in my head just saying 5K size over and over. High is at 86, lows at 71. I don't like that we did not get the new high of day right there, so I'm a little skeptical, but the 5-minute candle still looks good. I'm gonna take a position again here, tight stops. Smaller size this time. I'm gonna trust in the 5-minute candle. In the 5-minute candle, I trust. Can we see a rebound again? Do I hear 80? Do I hear 80? 79, 80. Okay, 82, 83. You might get that big move yet. It should happen. It should happen. Can we see it? Can we see it? Okay, maybe not. We'll take a bigger bigger loss there. 74 again. Jeez. So that's the last time I'm gonna give a higher entry breakout trade time. It should be breakout or bailout. I really should not be letting it go like that. So that's really and truly a poor trade. Too much conviction and straying away from the strategy. The strategy says if it's not going, sell it immediately, and you can get back in lower or higher, whatever it is. It might just happen randomly here because it's holding up very well at those lows. The halt up is at 329 if it goes crazy. It's like it's getting shorted too or something. It's like nothing, how you would say like in sports, like something is coming easy. It's like every time it tries, there's like an obstacle there, like a barrier. So people are probably shorting it here too. Definitely aggressive, but so hopefully if we can get over 90, we can see that quick, sharp, aggressive move, 305, 310. That'll be pretty good. It could happen from a flush down too. Sometimes that's how it goes. You kind of get a move down, and before you know it, it's right at hype day already. So you got to stay sharp. Oh, is that what I thought it was? Okay, no, never mind. I thought I saw a wall of big buyers. So I was just gonna throw out a position and prepare, but not what I thought I saw. This is interesting. I definitely could take more trades, but So there's 64, kind of breaking the low of this flag that we had. Is this the beginning of backside, or is this like a proper 5-minute pullback? It's our first red candle in a long time too. KTTA is going to get over VWAP, which is good. Took a while, but finally happening. So the first hours came and went. Hopefully to this point we've all had a disciplined day. We know the P&L doesn't truly determine the kind of day that we've had, because we could be green, we could be gambling, right? Breaking all of our rules. And we could be red and we followed all our rules very well. So I'm hoping everyone had a disciplined day here in the market as the first hour is over. Shout out to the day trading team here, man. We got MX Trading, we got Crispy Trading on vacation. Those guys will be on vacation for the rest of the year, I think. Calamity as well, I believe, will be on vacation from the 14th to the rest of the year. So a lot of people taking off. I will be here. I'll be here every day. I'm too fresh into this game, man. I'm too young into this game to be taking off. Relentless traders on the grind. The bills need to be paid. And we need to be in excess. We need to be in surplus many times over. Yeah, KTTA. We'll come back to JTAI, but KTTA, nice move over VWAP. The high is at 83. We've had a small pullback right there. I don't know. I would wait here to see what it does, but maybe it's super strong. There's 83 again. Let me show you guys something for those of you on YouTube and in the Discord. Where do I have to go? Let's pull this up. Downloads. This was the old thumbnail. The OG. I deleted a lot of this stuff for no reason because this stuff doesn't take up any space. Not like the videos do. There's a video of Marcelo turning the corner there. This is how the OG thumbnails used to look. This is like years ago when I first got this when I first bought the desk and everything. I used to always wear these kind of hats all the time. Up $130 and that was a great day. Now today we're up 1300. Craziness. Madness. I have a ton of screenshots and stuff on my older phones too, like of days where I'm up like $17 and things like that, like really old stuff. Only the real ones. Well, I can't say that, but let's say the OGs, right? The day ones, the people who started literally, all those years ago. Man, time flies. Time flies. OG is it's basically like an original, right? So JTAI, as I'm rambling here, is moving up nicely. Maybe I missed a trade or two in there. It's a good red to green off those lows, and I was concerned it was on the backside. So the 5 minute candle to make the new highs at 75, high of days at 88, but we might be extended off those lows, so we'll have to see. So far, so good. So far, so good. I probably would have been long around 65 or the lows, I don't know, maybe. I really got to stop leaning on this desk. It's not good. You'd think standing would be easier to have good posture. I don't love this trade here. Maybe it does go. Yeah, I guess we don't just stand in one spot, right? It's funny because all the people I spoke to, well, not all, a lot of the people I spoke to, um, at the I don't think I mentioned this on here. I went to like a networking event, right, with some of the guys over at Guardian, and a lot of the people I spoke to, they also have this thing called sciatica, which is like a pain in the legs when you're sitting down. For people who are sitting too much, you gotta really balance it out, or before you know it, you're getting some pain. It's like you gotta have good posture. You gotta take those breaks where you're walking around. It's always good at the end of the day as well to go to the gym, whether it's like treadmill, a couple of minutes, maybe a mile or two, or whatever you can do to feel fresh, and stay fresh. I was I was in high school. I did track. I played soccer as well, and In college, I was very active in the gym, but I was still sitting down way too much, sitting down in classes, sitting down when I got home. So despite all that activity, didn't matter. Just was sitting down too much, poor posture. Now every time I sit down, I'm going to the depths. My legs are on fire. So longer drives, flights, nightmare. Night of the mare. In fact, when I got the standing desk, my profits also increased a little bit. I think from me not having to feel that sensation, you know. We might get the new high here. Let's see how it does. I'm actually impressed with this stock. You know, it's you know it hasn't really been the traditional stock that I would love, but it's given a lot of good opportunities. Oh, I got too aggressive there. I thought it was about to go right through. Again, I'm losing on almost every breakout trade. I think every one I probably lost on. This is the type of stock sometimes too you gotta kind of keep an eye on because throughout the day, you know, if this does like go crazy, it can do very well. To this point, it's already, you know, proven a lot of strength. And a very high consolidation here. Try again, try again, try again, again. Can we see it again? Okay. But every time it gets up there, it's not going. We have 302, 305. Short sellers are hanging by a thread here. Here, I don't know. I think I might keep trying. They're hanging by a thread. If it goes, it should do really well. There's one person covering, I think. Come on. Let's get them to cover here. Cover, 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 cover. 15, 20, 30. Can we see it? Time for size. Time for size. Moon. You're gonna have to cover at some point. It's pretty volatile though, you gotta be careful. $24. It hasn't done what it can do. Like it can still do more. So I'm watching, just waiting here to see. That was aggressive hold there, 12, 13. Okay, I got 6. I took a while to buy that. Jeez. It's almost like I got caught off guard. Hmm. Just didn't feel like I was in control there, you know? A little higher at 6. If I'm a little quicker to react, I give it more time. But it looks like it's doing well here. I'll get 6 again. I'll be patient here.